Welcome to my first video, an introduction. I'm starting something new and we'll see how it comes out. I'm starting a YouTube video in English and one in Italian, where basically I'll be posting the same things. I'm going to call it Sandro d'Apricale. That is Apricale, that's where I was born. And like you have other people you might have heard from, like Leonardo da Vinci, I am Sandro d'Apricale. You take the D apostrophe Apricale because if it ends with a vowel and begins with a vowel in Italian, you get off one of the vowels and you put an apostrophe. So you have had your first lesson in Italian today. Joking aside, I am taking this very seriously because I have had a couple of incidents in the last couple of months with my health, and also my wife has had a couple from her health that really made us think. They made us reevaluate the phase of life that we are in. We're 72 years old, and the tendency when something like this happens, like in my case when I fainted for 10 seconds while exercising, is what were you doing at your age? Why are you doing spinning? Why you should be taking it easy and so on. And one side of you says, yeah, maybe they're right. I'm no longer 25 years old. But then the other side of you says, no, okay, I've had a little setback. I'll deal with it. I'll take the necessary precautions. But I want to continue to live a full life. And for me, it was that incident. For another person, it might be, I don't know, a financial setback. It might be a loss of a loved one. It might be, there is all kind of things that happen in this period of our lives that are more common than we would have had it in earlier parts of our lives. So, as my friend Tom says, I don't do easy. I don't want to say that I'm macho man and that I don't do easy. Everything I do has to be tough. No. But on the other hand, I don't want to surrender myself either to whatever might be happening. So I'm going to start a channel dedicated mainly to people our age, retired, where a whole new set of issues come up from different from the rest of our lives. You know, we think about our health, we think about our money, if it's going to last, we think about where to live, what to do, family relationships, even the marriage is entering a different stage. So a little bit about me. I've been retired since the spring of the year 2010, so it is just about exactly 13 years. As I said, I'm 72 years old. I'll be 73 in June. I have 3 children from a marriage of almost 51 years, and I have 11 grandchildren. I've been in 63 different countries. I love to travel. I have a house here in Florida, and I also have a place in Italy where I was born. There are so many things that I love to talk about, but I do not want to talk about it, and I hope I'm not misunderstood. I don't want to come across as, look at me, look what I've done, or look at what I'm doing. No, I want this to be a sharing channel, yes, because all I have to offer and all I really am an expert on is what I'm doing. But sharing with the intention of learning, because it's by sharing, by creating a dialogue, that I then encourage another person with different experiences, different backgrounds, different languages, different everything can be different. That's the beauty about life, that we're all different from one another. And by sharing, a person is not necessarily teaching us anything or not necessarily telling us how to do things, but depending on our state in life, depending on what we are ready to hear, we might pick up something here and there that might either affect us in the sense that I definitely don't want to do that, or, hey, I need to think about that. That's another way of doing things. But there is no way for the person who's doing the sharing to understand at what stage the other person is, to say just the right words, to say what that person needs. I learned a lesson a long time ago that you cannot tell anybody anything. So I have this gift. I call it a gift because at times it is a detriment. But I have this gift of being open. I am fortunate that I live a simple life. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything in the closet. The way I think, it comes out. What you see is what you get. Unfortunately, I wish I would have a little bit more of a filter. At least that's what my wife, my kids, people I work for, and everybody else has always told me. But every gift to an extreme, excuse me, every gift to an extreme becomes a liability. And on the other end, not using it is a bigger liability. So I welcome you to this channel. I would appreciate it, since, as you know, to get the channel up from scratch is not easy, because we're fighting the algorithms, we're fighting the competition, we're fighting, and I don't blame it. YouTube is not a new idea. But if you could, if you like the content that is going to be in here, if you could subscribe, press like, tell a friend, leave a comment, it would help me. It would help me to know, or even if you didn't like it, just leave a comment and say, hey, you are blah, blah, blah. And that's the way I learn. But even though I'm 73, there is no reason why we cannot learn this new technology, which children of 5-year-old already know. There is a reason why we cannot continue to travel. There is no reason why we cannot continue to explore new places, new situations, and live a full life and finish strong, so to speak. Because sharing is learning. Thank you.